101.1 KRBE.
KRBE HD1 Houston.
Cumulus Media Station.
Live from the TXU Energy Studio.
Hey, this is Taylor Swift.
The Eras.
Eras Tour.
Hey, Swifties, this is for you.
Coming on back. It's coming on back to the States in the fall. New Orleans, Miami, and Indianapolis are the three cities that she is going to go to. And we've got your chance to get that trip, not just any trip. It's you and a friend, round trip airfare, 2 nights hotel, $500 spending cash, and of course, 2 tickets to the Eras Tour. We do this 4 times a day. Here is your first keyword of the day. Now, don't try and text this keyword at 11 o'clock when Sam gives you the next chance, because the keyword will change. The word is blood, for bad blood. Blood, B-L-O-O-D. Send that right now to 95819. 95819 is the text number to enter for your chance to win. It is one of 3 trips. We've already given away one of the trips. We've got 2 more to go. So there it is. The word is blood. It's 95819. Enter for your chance to win the Taylor Swift Eras Tour. Get your outfit ready, friendship bracelets on, all the good stuff. We were just talking about how this was 1 year ago today and yesterday that Taylor Swift was here at NRG Stadium. And my niece sent me a video last night and said, 1 year ago today, with like those little like sad cat eye, the cat eyes emoji. You're like all sad, like, oh, how sweet. And it's so crazy because when the show started, my daughters and my niece just started uncontrollably crying. And I was like, I did not expect that. Like, I know they were excited. We were all having a good time. It's like, you know, girls' night.
Their whole life
Awesome.
goes, they see her on TV or on TikTok, they hear her.
And they can't believe she's in person.
Now here you are.
Like,
Yes.
The same space has to be incredible.
Right, same airspace.
For any
And
of
then,
us.
and then
Breathing
Eric's
the same
daughter's the
air.
same thing. Eric's daughter's the same thing, crying, and he sent me the text of them crying, saying, what is this? I don't understand. And I go, it is something so crazy when you meet somebody, maybe you get to see them in person that you have been only idolizing. And yeah, there's an overwhelming emotion that takes you down. And you're like, I just can't.
And so then people started texting, and we're like, let's make this, we'll push our calling all moms till 8:20.
Oh, yeah, if you're calling all moms, what are you over with? What are you done with?
You're done
just
with theme
done.
parties, you're done with
Theme parties or things like that. We're going to push that to 8:20 because I want to take these calls. Let's go straight to Tina on the line first. Hi, Tina. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, Tina.
What made you uncontrollably and surprisingly cry?
Well, we had, it was pretty much one of our last family vacations. My kids are older now. At the time, they were 18, 13, and 10.
Okay.
So we had gone to Disney World, and I, went all out. I saved for a really long time for this trip. We went on this trip. And I bought it was Christmas time. I bought the tickets for the parade, the night parade and all that, the special thing that they did.
Because there's always special things you can buy extra for.
Yep.
Disney knows how to charge $1.
Of course. So I'm a huge Disney princess fan. And I just, I have everything Cinderella. My husband even bought me the crystal Cinderella slipper and all this other stuff.
Wow.
But we're watching the parade, and I'm filming, and it's so beautiful and everything. Here comes all the princesses, Snow White, Sleeping Beauty, all the princesses. Here comes Cinderella. And I'm just like, oh, my God, she's so pretty. And, and then I was like, oh, my God. I started crying. I'm like,
Yeah, you're caught in the moment.
Were your
There you
kids
are
like,
with your
Mom?
kids.
Why are you crying,
Yes.
Mom?
Yes, they're like, Mom, what is up with you? And I said, she's so pretty. I mean, I'm doing that ugly cry where I'm like, my hands over my face, and they're just like, oh, my God,
Do you
Mom,
think
you're so
part of
retarded.
it? Do you think part of it was you were caught in the moment? You realized this is never going to happen again. I've got all my kids. This is a moment in time, and I'm just overwhelmed.
Yes, pretty much. Yeah, it was beautiful.
And was it your first time you said? 'Cause you said you saved for a long time. That was your first time going to Disney.
Disney World? No, not me, but with my kids, yes.
Right. Okay. So yeah, and that is a lot, y'all. To
Yep.
save up for that trip, you need like $10K. A family of 5 going there
expensive.
for like 5 days. That's like a $10,000 trip, is it not? It's crazy because it's $125 per
Like I use-
person to get in there per day.
The reason I can go is I use miles.
Yeah,
for
like for the
hotel.
flights.
You pay for it with
Pretty
your
much
miles?
hotel and airfare is free. I'm just paying for the experience.
Tickets, the
to
theme park and all that.
And then the guide or something if I want to do that. But I do it as a selfish reason. So if someday when I'm no longer here,
They'll
they'll
always
take their
remember
kids
you.
and they'll be like, oh, yeah, Dad took us to
Because
Disney
that
World.
happened in your real life. Your
I don't
mom's
think-
no
I don't
longer
think
here,
that's
and that's
selfish
remember
here.
you
I think a lot
have.
of people do that. It could be camping. It could be,
Yeah.
I mean, you want to have fun with them, obviously, but it's also a bonus if your kids will
Because we
think about
cherish
you.
those memories and we carried them with us
just
the
hope
rest
they
of
do,
our
too.
lives.
You
Yeah,
hope they
I don't think
care.
there's anything selfish about that.
713-390 KRBE. Ashley is up next. What made you uncontrollably and surprisingly cry? Hi, Ashley. Good morning.
Hi, good morning.
Morning.
So I was a Backstreet Boys fan. I'm talking about posters on the wall obsession.
Oh, yeah.
My mom scrounged up a little money and got me Backstreet Boys tickets. It was my very first concert, and we were in the nosebleeds, the back and the top. And so the lights go down, and all of a sudden on this podium, the Backstreet Boys are rising up directly in front of me, and I ugly cry and scream, and my mom is looking at me like, what is wrong with you? But I tell her to this day that is a core memory, and it was one of the best concerts I've ever been to.
Yeah, that was your Taylor Swift moment.
That's great.
What year was that concert, Ashley? Do you remember what year that was?
Oh God, don't
Like
I
99?
have no idea. It was the Millennium Tour.
The Millennium
So
Tour,
with the
yeah.
all the all
2000?
white.
Yeah.
No, that was black and white. Black and blue. That was black and blue tour.
Did your mom like their music, or she just just did it for you?
She put up with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As most parents, like you hear the music.
That's what you do. Like when you're at a kid's show, you're not necessarily enjoying it, but you look over at the smile on your kid's face, and that's what warms your heart.
Well, my niece made a good point to me. She said that the reason it was so fun for her to go to Taylor Swift with me and my daughters is because I also was singing along, screaming the words, because I know the words too.
It's fun
And
if
it's
you're
different if
part
your
of it.
parent is there with their arms folded, like, okay, you're having a good time. But I was like in it with them.
I don't want to force anyone to go.
I'm drunk in the back of the car and I cried like a baby. I mean, we're screaming.
Someone
And
texted
it was
about
so
Bluey,
fun.
the last Bluey episode. I saw something on TikTok too. I don't know.
Oh, yes.
Something happened on Bluey.
I haven't seen that one yet. People
haven't
text me
seen
what
it.
happened. Everyone's
Bluey-
crying about Bluey.
Did Bluey get put down?
No, oh my God, what?
I hope
You are
not.
traumatizing people. No.
We're going to teach you about death today, kids.
Okay, hey kids. Okay,
Kat
Kat
had
is on
that
the
shot.
line. What made you uncontrollably and surprisingly cry? You just didn't even see it coming. You were overwhelmed. Hi, Kat. Good morning.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning.
What was it?
For me, it's at the end of the rodeo when they have like they have all the horses come out and they're like, oh, the animal athletes thing.
The generational
It
horses, the great grandmother, and then this is her
Yes.
great granddaughter,
Exactly.
and she's going to be a horse like her. Like that?
Sponsored by Continental Airlines.
Yes. Okay, wait, let's explain, Kat. Let's explain, because there are a lot of people who surprisingly don't know what you're talking about. At some point before the concert happens, they bring out the athletes of the rodeo, which are the horses, and they show you that these are rodeo horses. They are bred to
Lineage?
be rodeo, and the lineage that they are, bucking bronco horses. So it's like the great grandmother, and then the mother. I mean, the grandmother and the mother and the little. What are they called? Filly. What are the small ones called?
A little filly.
Yeah.
Fillies
So,
or whatever.
so what happened? You just started crying when you saw it?
Oh, yeah, every single time. Like in 2023, I went 6 times, every single time. And I don't know why. I have no idea
It's the
why.
music,
I'm not a
Kat.
horse person.
I feel
You're
like
caught in a moment.
Yo, they're doing like this music and the way they darken the
They
stadium.
do. And then they put, like, a spotlight
spotlights
on the horse.
What kind of cry is it? Is it like the snot bubbles coming out? Is it tears? What are you
Your
doing?
mascara.
It's just like uncontrollable tears
Yeah.
and then just like a little sob here and there.
That's awesome.
I think you
Yeah.
were caught up in the pageantry of it. It's just awesome.
Probably.
It's good for everyone to
Yeah.
do that.
So,
That's great.
I mean, not the
I was going to
rodeo,
say, when's
but
the last time you cried, Eric?
not at a
It
rodeo.
does give you chills. I have not cried, but I can see how you could cry, especially if you have a soft heart for animals.
Yeah.
You know, like
Yeah,
it's pretty
so-
fantastic when they do that
it's
spotlight.
so weird because like my boyfriend can even just say like just some of the names of the horses they've had, and I'm just like, stop, because I'm going to cry like immediately.
Wow, even knows the names?
Wow.
Yeah.
They say the
That's
names.
impressive.
They say the names. Kat,
Yeah.
Thanks for calling the show. You have a great Monday.
Thanks, you too.
Save those
Take care,
tears
bye.
for
Bye.
next year. You got like 10 months. 11 months.
Speaking at
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Old Smokey. It's his last round.
Oh, no. That would make me cry.
okay, do we have time for
Hang
any
out
more?
with Bluey.
We-
You can tell me. You can tell
okay,
me.
one more.
Yeah,
one
one
more.
more.
Okay, Andrew. Hi, Andrew. Good morning. Hello.
Hi, good morning.
Hi.
Good
We're
morning.
talking about something that made you
Good to
uncontrollably,
have a guy.
surprisingly cry.
I need a guy to.
What was it, Andrew?
I know. Well, and it would go to show like mine is not a like really happy thing. So it's kind of surrounded a little bit around sadness. But I will say that my whole life I was never really a crier. I never really showed a lot of emotion. I mean, I even had like grandparents pass away, and just kind of took it in. But I lost my dad about 9 years ago, and it was kind of unexpectedly. And of course I was emotional about that. But since then I noticed that when I watch, if I watch a movie and it's just like a certain type of scene, it's like the right type of emotion. Mm-hmm. I think one of the first times it happened was Interstellar.
Oh, yeah.
And he's in space, and he hasn't talked to his kids because time moves differently up there, and it's been decades and decades, and there was something about that I just completely lost it. And that hasn't been the only movie. There's been a few along the way. There's another one called Manchester by the Sea.
Oh, my God, yes. That is the saddest movie ever made.
So movies get you.
Really,
Interstellar, who's in that?
Matthew McConaughey and Anne Hathaway.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like they're on this one island,
movie.
island of water, and you hear the music. It has a tick-tock thing.
Okay.
So for every 1.5 second is a day on Earth.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
So they're there for 7 minutes or something like that, or
wow.
9 minutes. So they lost
like 21 years.
21 years. When they got back to the ship, the guy's like older looking. He's like, "You're finally back."
Oh, my
They're like, "Wait, we were just gone for 9 minutes."
For him, it was 9 minutes. For the
But then he gets a video of his
21
kids
years.
who are now older,
Adults.
and he's just there's a famous TikTok or meme where Matthew McConaughey's just crying really hard.
But that movie he mentioned, Manchester by the Sea, you grab the Kleenexes. It is a gut-wrenching
And by the way,
movie.
Sam, real quick, you said last time I cried, somebody even reminded me in my text was Cody Rhodes won the WrestleMania title 2 weeks ago. Because they brought out The Rock, they brought out The Undertaker, all these. It was a storyline that's been going on for 2 years. And it was beautiful. It
was a culmination of, something goes back to your childhood.
Yeah, you had all those guys that I grew up with in the Attitude Era, and Cody Rhodes winning, and 100,000 people, even they're Philly fans. And you know me, I'm not a big Philly person. They were all crying, and it was awesome. So that was the last cry.
Oh. Andrew, now I'm curious about Interstellar. But yeah, anything with family.
It's by
related.
Christopher Nolan.
Yeah.
I remember this is the movie Anne Hathaway said that he saved her career.
Yeah.
That
That's a
Matthew
good
McConaughey
movie.
and Christopher Nolan saved her
I
career
think it's
because
really good.
people didn't like her after she won her Oscar. Y'all go to the listener line, 713-278-VENT. That's 8368. And you tell us what made you cry uncontrollably. Totally surprised
Maybe
you.
these moms call him
Took
next.
you by surprise. Because,
some crime.
we got to focus the spotlight now on moms who are just done with this. There are things about parenting that, listen, we're putting this to the side. I'm going to tell you right now, any hater who wants to say, you guys should just be happy that you've got kids because it goes away in a blink and you're going to blah, blah, blah. No, just move it to the side. Because right now you're in the trenches and you are done with this. One of the things that spawned this conversation off the air was kid theme parties.
Yeah,
How
for
hard you
30
work
people.
for a themed kid party with 25 little kids. You don't know half the parents, and you're just done. You're done with that. What are you done with as a mom?
Your kids always want your phone because they want something on Amazon.
Yeah,
That's the
yeah.
new going to the store, they want something from the end cap or that.
Right.
What's that aisle? The impulse aisle.
713-390-KRBE. What are you done with as a mom? Let's let you hear it next on The Roula and Ryan Show. What are you done with? It is time for you to vent it out. What are you done with?
713-390-KRBE.
We're going to try and talk to as many people as we can. We start with Alexis. Hello, Alexis. Okay, I don't know what happened there.
Try it again.
Hello,
There she is.
Alexis. I'm a little bit Alexis.
Hi.
Hi.
What are you done with? Mama's done. What are you done with?
I'm done with packing the kids' bag for out-of-town trips and for trips within the city. I always have to pack the diaper bag, the waters, the snacks, and Dad just packs himself.
Yeah. Sometimes he wants you to pack his stuff, too. Hey, honey, what do you think I should wear?
sometimes.
Can you iron my shirts and put it in?
Now, the real question, Alexis, is can you actually stick to that? Because we as mothers are going to be, it's extra stress on us once you're on the trip because you said you were done with the pack and it didn't get packed right, or simple things got forgotten that makes you crazy. So in the end, you're just hurting yourself if you don't do the pack.
Absolutely.
Can you stick to that, you think, Alexis?
I feel like it'll be a struggle. There was a time that we did travel to our home city of Laredo, and I forgot to pack extra diaper bags, so Dad ended up having to make the extra trip and buying more. So it'll be kind of like some pushback, but I feel like I'm, in the end, still going to have to do it.
You do it.
Yeah, in the end, you're still
Want
gonna
it
have to
done
do
right,
it.
do it yourself.
That sucks, though.
And again, note to anyone who has children under the age of, let's see, 10 and under, maybe 8 and under. Vacation is not a vacation. It's a trip. You're going on a trip with your children, especially in their small years. There's no rest for the weary there.
You need to make a separate vacation.
Right,
You and
because
your
at
maid
least
or
you have
just
like
by
a schedule
yourself.
here.
Thanks. You're making me real excited.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, Sam, it's one of the hardest things I've done as an adult is We travel with small ones,
Our
2,
whole
4, and
life is
6.
just to keep our kids healthy, alive, and not get injured.
I got the sergeant mom stripes on that trip. I'm like an admiral in the Air Force after that, 2, 4, and 6. Okay. Thanks, Alexis. Okay, Taylor's up next. Mama's done. What are you done with, Taylor?
Good morning.
Morning.
It's just me and my 3-year-old, and somehow I managed to get kicked out of my king-size bed every single night.
How do you get kicked out?
These kids don't know how to sit straight.
He manages to roll all the way from the other side on top of me, and if I move to the other side, he will wake up and notice and freak out.
Yeah. Now, wait, how old did you say he is?
Three.
He's 3.
Why
king
is
bed kick out.
But why is he sleeping with you?
Co-sleeping.
So he's slept with me since his dad left, and he just moving him to his bed. We've tried, and he'll wake up with night terrors and freak out. So we've just.
Hey, man,
noticed that it's easier
you
to just
snuggle
keep
that
him in
little
there for
baby
now.
as long as you can, but the problem is you start the snuggle and you end up with a kick out.
I know. 'Cause for some reason, they can't sleep like head to toe, like straight.
Oh gosh, they have to have like their foot in
Diagonal.
your rib cage
It's
on the
like
side.
diagonal or upside down or something.
Maybe it's our
for
weight.
sure.
Maybe we
It's the
put a
warmth
little,
of us.
and they roll down like
Oh, you're right.
because the mattress we weigh more, so then they can't
just
stay
roll
up.
to you. It's like a
Or
magnet.
they like to snuggle to your
Chalk it up,
warm
too.
body, maybe. That's what it is.
Oh man.
Taylor, you're not the only one. Thanks. Mama's done with the king bed kick out. I got it. Thanks so
feel
much
you
for
on that
calling
one.
the show. Have a great day. Madison's up next at 713-390-KRBE. Mama's done. What's on your list, Madison? What are you done with?
Hi, good morning. My mom's
Morning.
going to freak out when she knows I'm on the radio with y'all.
Cool.
You said your daughter is? Or who's going to freak out?
No, my mom.
Oh, your
my
mom.
mom
Okay.
loves listening to y'all.
Well, give her a shout out. What's her name real quick?
My mom's name is Deborah. I hope she's listening to me. I hope she knows it's me by my voice. I don't know, but
Hey, Deborah.
I just wanted
Deborah.
to give a shout out to her.
Okay. You can let her hear on the
All right,
podcast
so-
later so you can guarantee
If
she
she
hears
misses
it.
it, yeah.
That's right. Okay, so what are
Okay.
you done with, Madison?
Okay, so I am done with homework. I'm not going to sit here and argue about it. I'm not going to sit here and listen to you complain about how you don't know this. We don't want to do it. I'm done. It's not worth my stress. I'm a single mom of 3 kids. We're going to stress about something else, not homework. So I'm done with homework.
The best
So-
part is when the kid, it's like Sunday night at 7. Oh, they pulled up some other backpack. Oh, I have to do this
My son
project.
did that to me the other day. I'm like, how dare you? He's like, it's okay. I'll just wake up early Monday morning and get it done before school.
Oh, will
I'm
you?
like, but we had all weekend. I don't understand.
I know, girl.
But Mom,
I
that's
know.
not fun. I can't play Fortnite.
And then, Madison, how mom guilty are you later when your kid dumps this on you and then you have the freak out on them? Like, oh my God, I don't understand you and you're in such a bad
I
mood
know.
because
I
now
mean,
you're
it
trying to help
really is
them.
on me. I'm the adult. I should have asked. But
No, but
I
at the
mean,
same
it
time,
is
we're
what
trying to
it
make
is.
them
I
responsible.
did the same thing to my mom, so I'm sure she hates me for the same thing. So
Karma.
it's just a good thing, I guess.
The homework.
Yeah, the homework
Madison,
itself.
you're not alone in that. That's for sure. Thanks so much for listening to the
Yes.
show. Thank your mama Deborah out there
Thanks.
for listening
Bye,
to the
guys.
show. Take
Bye.
care.
Have a great
day.
Bye, Deborah, too.
Okay, let's see. Monica's up next at 713-390-KRBE. What are you done with? The topic is Mama is done. Monica, what are you putting on the list? What are you done with? Good morning.
Hi, good morning, you guys.
Morning.
I'm so over bedtime. So I was always that mom who woke up early, came into the kids' room, sing them a cute little song, snuggle them, and say, "Wake up, my darling."
Yeah.
And then they would be grumpy and upset at me, and 5 more minutes. And one day I was like, you know what? I'm done. Y'all need to get up on your own, get on that dang bus by yourself, and you better be out of my house before I get off.
I like that.
Oh man,
That's so
Monica,
true.
that is the truth about trying to be a Disney princess mom, and then
Yeah.
you're like, no. When I was when I had my ankle surgery and I broadcast from the house for 5 months, the one gift I got was that I was in the house when they woke up, but I couldn't go upstairs, so I'd scooter to the middle of the stairwell and I'd scream, "Good morning, sunshines! Good morning!"
that
and
makes me-
after like 4 days, the kids are like,
Barf.
we don't want you anymore.
Yeah, could you go back? I was
No,
wondering,
That would be like
could you go back to work, Mom?
the first warning would be from mom. The second warning would be from dad. It'd be like this.
How about a good old-fashioned Texas ass whipping? How's that?
You get to school now.
Oh, what are you done with? Monica's done with the bedtime. I know. Why does bedtime take so damn long? It takes so long. Like you start the process thinking we're going to be normal. We're going to get you to bed normal time. Hour and 15 minutes later, you're still awake. Everyone's still awake.
And where's that fine line?
Everyone's awake.
When they wake up, a lot of times they wake up, you just look over and you see them staring at you on the bed.
Like
Eye
the
level.
ring, like the ring girl, just with
Yeah.
the hair in the face, like or the
walk
grudge.
over.
And then they get the age like my teenager. She's 15. You got to, I don't know when she goes to bed or what time she wakes up. I'm like, it's 10 o'clock. Wake up.
Yeah.
10:30. Come on. Stop sleeping in.
Carla is up next. Mama's done. What is Carla going to add to the list? Hi, Carla. Good morning.
Hi, can y'all hear me?
Yes,
Yep.
you can.
Loud and clear.
Well, okay, so I'm done with two things.
When they wake up,
Oh, we hear you.
Sexy guy. Somebody-
Turn your radio down because you'll be confused by the delay, Carla.
I'm
and then
done
go
with-
ahead.
I'm done with two things. One, everybody complains and dumps on mom when they're bored, when they're upset, when they're not happy. Whether I was walking around the mall one day with my child, and I would you're going around different families, and I was like, came to the realization you could hear them talking to their moms, and everybody was dumping on mom, and I'm like, I'm not the only one.
Yay! It's not just my family. We're all screwed up in this world.
It's not just me.
Yeah.
And then the other one, of course, is asking them to do something over and over, and then when you finally yell or raise your voice, they're like, oh my gosh, why are you yelling?
Oh,
Yes. Yes.
Done.
Yes. Eric laughs because you know.
That's just funny.
That never
We all
goes
know.
away.
Every mom has to deal with this crap.
I mean, because you get to that high volcano level, Carla, after like the fifth ask, and it's not until the fifth volcano level scream ask that they're like, okay, fine, calm down. Or like they finally like move on. Like, okay, now she means it.
I think, is it because moms are more nurturing? Like the kids always want their mom, like, they go, hey, Dad, where's mom? You know, they won't even ask us to do something. They want the
They
mom.
will walk by my husband Tassos on the couch.
Are we
She comes
lazy?
to ask
or
me
is
to
this
do that.
Because of that?
I'm laughing because I'm like, I'm not nurturing. So Santi's just going to go to Mark.
Hey, Mom, where's Dad?
Yes. Mom, where's Dad? Where's
I
Dad?
mean, kids from a very early age
funny.
know which parent to play.
It's
They're
not
not
really
playing,
playing.
though.
It's
It's
because they
they
know
know
that
The
we
which
have.
one-
mom,
they
the
know
mom
which
is
one's
usually
gonna-
a better parent
yeah.
in their mind, in kids' minds.
Santi does go to Mark. If I say no, he'll like waddle over to Dada and be like, Dada? And I'll try and give him to Mark already at
Uh-oh.
age 1.
Oh, yeah.
playing you.
They know.
I'm
I
like,
mean,
they're so
Sam,
smart.
get ready for the manipulation years where they will ask me for something and they know it's a hard pass. So then they go to my
Oh, yeah.
husband and they'll
Yeah,
say,
yeah.
well, can we do this? And then now Tasso says, what did mommy say?
Right.
And then I
like,
made the mistake
question
of
it.
not asking Tassos what did daddy say because they usually ask me first.
Oh.
And then when I say a different answer, he's like, what, babe? I just told them they can't do that.
Yeah, they
I go, oh, they asked
bamboozled
you
you.
first?
Plus, he's on his computer, maybe doing work. They know,
Right.
oh, he's not
Yeah,
really paying
yeah.
attention.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, sure, kid,
Whatever.
go ahead. Fireworks,
Whatever.
what was it? Fireworks?
Fireworks in
Jump
the
out
pool?
the roof?
Great.
Yeah.
Okay, awesome.
Hey.
That's so fun. Mama's done.
I got bread order to make.
What are you done with? 713-390 KRPE, Julissa.
So many moms
Oh my
texting
God.
and-
Julissa.
This could be a weekly
hello.
segment. Let moms just gripe.
Every week we could do Mama's done. Good
Morning.
morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
What are you done with as a mother when it comes to raising your kids?
I am done with everything. Just throw the kids away.
No, Julissa.
All right, what's the number one thing?
How
what's
many
the
kids
number
do you
one?
have?
Yeah, how many do you have and what are their ages, first of
Real
all?
quick,
Let's get
before
that.
we throw them away.
Yeah.
I have two. I have a 12-year-old son, and I have an 11-year-old daughter that's going on 30.
Yeah,
That's
true.
But what's the number one thing that's grinding your gears about the kids?
And literally everything. The main thing for me right now is, because my son is in middle school now, is him going to school with matching clothes. Like, can you please wear something that's decent? He has his Monday outfit, his Tuesday outfit, his Wednesday. I'm like, dude, you have a closet full of freaking clothes. Come on. And then it's the projects. They wait to the very last minute,
Yep.
the day before, and like, hey, I have a project that needs to be done. And I'm like, dude, what the hell? Like,
And they're expecting
Diorama.
expecting you to help, right?
right. And I'm like, it's due in the morning. How are we going to get it done?
Right.
Then you got to
See,
build
this
a
is closed.
volcano. And
Walgreens is closed. I
Yeah,
can't
get
get
over
anything.
Yeah.
The store's closed. I can't get any poster board. What
Mom's
are we going to do?
Mom's got the wine. I got my mom juice. I can't go out.
And Julissa, here's a question. So that's where we are then presented with the crossroads of, do we make them learn the lesson of you have to be prepared, you're going to fail tomorrow because you're telling me at 10:15 at night there's a project, or do we scramble to make it happen and then it doesn't really help us in the future when they just keep doing it last minute? Like, that's the crossroads.
If they really care about grades, it's hard. Because
Yeah, and if you care about grades as a parent. So, Julissa, have you ever thought to just not help and be like, no, you're going to fail it. I'm going to tell your teacher.
Learn a
Fail
lesson.
it.
yeah, you want to fail. And then it's the same thing with bedtime. I heard everyone talking about bedtime. It's the same thing. You want to be up all night, that's fine, but you're going to get up at 6:30 in the morning and you're going to be at that bus stop on time.
Yep.
And if not, then it's gonna be consequences.
Oh wait, I just
You have to learn.
I just had a realization how it turns back around on us. Wait, Julissa, think about this. When they're like 2 and 3 years old and you want to go out like maybe with some family or friends and have a glass of wine or something, the joke for us as adults when we have littles is, oh man, my kid doesn't have an alarm. They wake up no matter what, 5 a.m. They're going to wake up. So they were the alarm clock staring at us at 5 a.m. and now we're doing that to them. Like, I don't care how late you're up. We're waking you up at 6.
Yep.
It totally turns around. Oh, the revelations I'm having. Julissa, thanks so much for calling, and you're not alone. That is for dang.
Thank you. I love you guys.
Love you too. Have a happy Monday.
Hopefully it gets easier for you, but I doubt if it will.
Have a good day.
Because my 25-year-old, it doesn't. My 15-year-old doesn't.
Yes, it does. Then you become best friends with your mom. It's fine.
Yeah, hope.
But what about those years you weren't best friends?
Yeah. Well, one texter seemed really down, and I told them that the daughter will eventually outgrow it and become best friends.
That's what I wish I was
Hopefully.
like. I don't want my kids to grow up, but I'm like, at 15 to, freshman year of high school, I want to get her to college so they're more like Sam said. They're your
You can
friends. They
spend
want to
that
go.
time.
But it's
hang
so
out
difficult when they leave. Like when they go off to college, like I needed serious therapy because then all of a sudden it's like, oh my God, the job is done. It's not really done, but you think like the heavy lifting is done.
You
at
just
that
can't
point.
control them.
Yeah, that's why.
They're not under your thumb at home.
Yeah,
That's
because
the
the
hard
control
part.
is that you are
You're
the
still
provider.
paying for
you
them.
are under
You
the
just
roof.
have no longer any kind of say so.
Yeah, and you're giving your money, and they can do what they want.
Yeah.
Right.
Did you see all those memes real quick of the parents where it's like you only have 18 summers with your
Yeah,
kids,
that
and
kills
then
me.
it's like this grown mom with like her kids, and she's like, "Well, I don't know what family they're talking about."
They're
She's
still
like,
living here.
"I'm still going on vacay," and I was like,
Okay.
"That is exactly me."
But a lot of
32,
people aren't. A lot of
going
people
on
aren't.
vacay with my family. Right,
Nope.
but there is a lot of people that still go back and spend that quality time with their family.
Right.
Like every single year, we look forward to family vacation because this is, I
Right.
can't go home every holiday. So
Right.
this is our one time
Yeah,
to spend
vacations are
together.
fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. Y'all go to the listener line, and I know you're going to fill it up. It's
There.
713.
Yep.
I could keep going if y'all want me to keep going. We got a lot. 713.
Let's
come back.
Want to come back to do some more?
I mean, I feel like there's so many parents that need the therapy.
Let's
Let's
keep
just keep
doing it.
going.
Keep it going.
All right, Mama's done. What are you done with? Next on the Roula and Ryan Show.
KRBE. Turn it up. With more of the Roula and Ryan Show.
Okay, moms, what have you just had enough
Mama's
of?
done.
You're done.
This started with Jenna Bush Hager and Hoda. In case you missed this audio, here's where she launched this on Friday, so you know where this came from with Mama's done.
So I had a birthday party for Mila with 14 kids at a water park. I accidentally lost one of the children, and it brought me to the realization that I'm done. I'm done with water parks. I've done them, and they are over. Hoda also is done with several things, like kids pushing back on bedtime or I don't like this food. And we have created a whole movement. It's called Mama's Done.
So, what are you done with?
Mama's done.
713-390-KRBE. Nina is up first. Hi, Nina. Good morning.
Good morning, guys.
Hello.
Morning.
How many kids do you have, and what are their ages?
So I have a 12-year-old and I have two babies. I have a 2 and a 1-year-old.
Okay, so what are you done with? Because you're in two different worlds there.
Not done with kids there.
For sure.
2 and a 1-year-old.
Yeah.
Oh
my gosh.
I'm so done with the disrespect. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
If I say something, the 12-year-old's like, bruh.
I know the
Yeah,
bro.
What do
I
you
can't.
mean,
Bruh.
What is this bra thing?
I'm getting a T-shirt that says "bruh" on
I
it.
get that all the time.
I don't understand. When did we change the words? I'm trying to ask her. Like, hey, what do you mean by bruh?
When you start
I'm
bringing,
sure that makes her so happy.
you
when
start
ask
using
that.
it in your own everyday life with her.
Yeah, go back at it.
That'll make them go,
Honey, you see their eyes pop out of their heads. Like, why are you talking like that? Stop trying to talk like us.
yeah.
Stop trying to talk like us. Stop
Stop,
trippy.
Mom.
Stop trippy.
Guess what?
You're not using it right, Mom.
You're going to bed, bruh.
The disrespect is something for real, and
No
I think
makeup
it's
for
just
you, bro.
in us, Nina. I think that maybe if we asked our own parents, they would probably complain of the same. I don't know if it's a hormonal thing or what, from 11 to 13, maybe to 14. I haven't gotten to those ages yet, but yeah. The
That's the topic later this
disrespect
week. We're
in the
going to
tone.
talk about that, like middle school drama. Like, it seems like 7th grade. Everyone I talk to,
yeah.
friends
Oh.
hate each other, things happening.
You could hate each other one day
And
and
then
you're
love
best
each-
friends the next
yeah.
day, and then you hate each other again.
The stories we've heard. It's
I would
crazy.
say without a doubt, that was the most difficult period of time
Is
for
your
my
body's
daughter.
changing, hormones.
My daughter hated middle school.
So we'll talk about that later this week.
All right, Michelle's up next with What Is She Done With? I know she's a mother of 7 children. What are the ages of your 7 kids, Michelle?
Okay, so we have a 13 and 12-year-old, a 10 and a 9-year-old,
a 5 and a 4-year-old, and then I have a 6-month-old.
Okay, so there are a lot of different
Just 'cause
age
they're done with
ranges
birth
in there.
control.
You should be mama done. Hey, she might have made the choice. She wants to have 7 people. Can have big families.
That's
It's
a
okay.
lot of family. That's
Yeah,
awesome.
definitely was. I wanted a big family. So
Okay.
I came from a big family. My husband comes from 8, so big family was always
7's
in the
normal.
book.
Wow, that's awesome.
Seven's nothing
Nothing.
compared to the other
Yeah,
eight.
big deal.
All right,
7.
Michelle. So what
Sam,
are
you
you
ready for
done
6
with?
more?
I am done with potty training. Like, the toilet is not going to eat you up. You can sit on it and use the bathroom. Like,
It is
they want you
scary.
to use the little toilet, and when they go number 2, that's a pain to clean.
Yeah.
So I'm done. I don't want to potty train anymore.
Can't you buy like an attachment?
Right.
No, here's a Kroger's
You
bag. Good
figure
luck.
out yourself.
Can't
Just
you just
here's
buy
some
like
diapers.
the little attachment that goes over the big toilet?
Well, yeah, but the whole thing, they're scared of it.
No, she's still scared of the noise for that. So we're not doing that yet. No, she's not having it.
I wonder if other countries where they just have that hole to poop in,
they squat.
if that because that doesn't make a noise.
What's potty training like that for them? My God.
Yeah, how do you teach kids to do that?
Try and get a toddler to squat and sit still in
They
one
do
spot?
Here is your hose, and here is the hole. Good
Yeah.
luck.
Yeah,
No book,
yeah.
hold a book to read.
Wait, which one are you
training.
potty training?
The 4-year-old.
Okay, thank you. Sorry.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
The 6-month-old, I was like, wait, am I
hold
behind?
off.
Okay,
No.
the
That's how
4-year-old.
much I hate it. I hold up until they're about to go into pre-K, and I'm like, all right, now we got to get it done because you're leaving, and
Right.
you got to use the bathroom.
And pre-Ks won't take you. There are
Yeah.
pre-Ks that won't take you. They're not potty trained. So, yeah, Michelle.
And boys are tougher for some
That's-
reason.
Boys take a longer
Are
time
they?
to potty train. Oh, yeah.
Oh,
My son was 4.
man.
My girls were like 2.
Yeah.
the first one is the hardest
I
because
feel
you've
like
never done
that'd
it
be
before.
the most fun as a boy.
Maybe it's too
Aim
much.
right
you don't
there,
want them
little one.
spraying all over the walls.
Aim right there.
The
No,
back
but
of the
for some
toilet, the
reason-
floor.
Oh, you're gonna
they
be
make a
seeing
game
that.
out of
You're gonna be
it.
Yeah.
What's that smell in this bathroom?
yeah.
Oh, man.
Ew, stop.
Yep.
I'm telling
Stop.
you.
Oh,
we
no.
bought some at Amazon
Kevin,
called
he's coming
Dude
over to your
Bombs.
house.
Oh,
People,
no.
buy Dude Bombs. They are life-changing. I found them on Amazon. They're called Dude Bombs. And I guess you're supposed to use them before you go, but we were putting them in after, and it makes the bathroom smell glorious. It is like the best freshener ever. It doesn't matter what happened in there. It goes away.
Really?
Dude Bombs.
All right.
All right. Next, Mama,
I
who
think
is
I need to
done.
get some of those for me.
They got dude wipes.
You could use Dude Bombs for
wipes.
your own house.
Just repackaging it.
Luna has a thing she's done with, but I'm not really sure based on how Ahmad phrased it what this means. So
Okay.
Luna's going to explain what she's done with. Hi, Luna. Good morning.
Hi, good morning.
Morning.
Well, basically, I'm done with the aesthetic home.
What does that
you
mean?
see moms on Instagram or TikTok, and they have their homes like completely organized, and it's just like there's everything in this spot. I tried
Like,
it.
it's not realistic.
Yeah, that's all show
I
business.
tried it. I had a whole little toy, like aesthetic little drawer thing to put up the toys and everything, and somehow they always managed to be in my room, in the kitchen, in the bar, everywhere in the house.
Yep.
It's insane.
Yeah, the fakeness of the Instagram. You're trying to be like that.
It just makes us as
can't be
parents
real.
feel bad.
and it takes away from your
Yeah.
real life.
Yeah, because that's
You're
people
so
do
busy
that?
doing that.
You just
right?
clean up. You get
Yeah, and it was
baskets.
easy with my with my eldest because it was only him. But now that I have 3 kids, it's like it's either spending time with them or just cleaning the house.
Yeah,
Because everything
yeah.
needs to be neat.
Oh, actually, Luna, you should see this one. I'm sure it's going to come across your timeline, but it says, okay, so here's what you need to do to have a clean home is 24 hours a day. Never stop cleaning. Just never stop cleaning. Don't raise your kids. Don't have a job. Don't talk to anyone. Just clean, constantly clean, throw everything away. That's how you have a clean home.
Yep.
Like, that's really, it's so ridiculous because you can't keep up. You just can't. Luna, thanks for calling the show. Good luck. We're all in that
I
same
wonder how many
fight.
people would give up a week of vacation if they could take that and have somebody clean their house like twice a week.
So
They-
take the money that you would spend on
Yeah.
vacation to have a housekeeper
Like the
twice
one
a
week where you're out on a beach on a vacation.
Yeah, but those are memories.
Twice a week, your house is clean. You don't have to think of all the hours you would save.
Like, you know
would
you
need a
can leave the
vacation
dirty
because
dishes there
you'd be
'cause someone
relaxed.
will clean
You
them.
want that vacation.
When you're on
though.
vacation,
No, I want a
that's-
vacation.
Like
Those-
Roula just
those
said,
are
after
memories.
vacation, you're working your ass off as a mom.
Oh my God, you're
There's
exhausted.
no such really thing. There's no such thing as a vacation. There's just, 'cause
Exactly.
you're doing the work no matter what.
But if you love your kids, is it really vacation? Spending time with them?
No, you want to give them those memories. You never forget
So
those
it's a
memories.
vacation.
6 a.m. going out there and doing stuff.
When we're adults, we have to do what they did for us.
Did they do that for us,
Yeah,
though,
my
Ryan? I
dad-
don't think they
I
did.
think my dad
They
beer.
left us alone with, a carton of cigarettes and a gallon of milk.
Good luck, son. I'm going to
Just
Vegas
kidding,
for
not
the
my
weekend.
parents, but you know what I mean? Okay, Nicole's up next. Mama's done. Nicole, what are you adding to the list? Good morning. How many kids do you have and what are their ages? Tell us.
I have 4 kids, ages 6, 5, 4, and 2.
Oh, you are
wow, you're in
in
the
it.
trenches.
Oh, okay. Nicole, what are you done with?
There are 2 things I'm done with. I am done with having to clean up messes that aren't even mine to clean up, but I have to clean them up.
Of course, yeah.
The second thing that I'm done with is having to provide 3 different things for 3 different classes. For instance, Easter time, I had to provide 24 eggs for one class, 48 eggs for another class, and 36 eggs for another class.
Oh, my God.
Yes,
your factory.
The class holiday party stuff.
You haven't mentioned, how about planning your food? My wife always says, as a mom, that was the worst. Every night, she would lay awake in the middle of the night thinking, what do I have to make for dinner tomorrow for the kids?
Yeah.
What do they want? Because kids are so picky.
Absolutely. And when I tell you that I have to make at least 2 different meals every day just to make sure that they're eating, it's ridiculous. Because these 2 may not eat this, and this one may not eat that one, and that one may not eat that. And every day it's always, what are we going to eat? What are we eating?
So annoying.
You know, Nicole, I saw an Instagram of the Queen of Soul, Aretha Franklin herself. In the 70s, she was being interviewed by somebody. She has all these accolades. She is Aretha Franklin. And the person said, what is the biggest stress in your life right now? The person thought she would probably say, my next album, my album sales. She said, with a pause, it's feeding my family, like knowing what to make for them to eat.
Oh, wow.
Like Aretha Franklin herself had a problem
40
feeding
years
her
ago.
kids.
Yes. Every day is nonstop. Every day.
It is,
and they
it
don't
is.
want dad to make them anything because, oh my God, God forbid if dad makes me anything. He doesn't know how to do it. And it's like, oh, well, we don't want dad to make us sandwiches. We want you to make us our sandwiches. Dad doesn't know how to do it.
I agree.
Made it with love.
Dad knows that. Dad's going to make them purposely crappy so
Yeah.
they don't come to him.
Nicole, thanks for
That's
making
messed
time
up.
to listen to the Roula and Ryan show as you're in the trenches with your little village. And thank you to all the moms and dads who listen to the show. If y'all want to go to the listener line, 713-278-VENT. That's 8368. It's what are you done with as a parent? And praise that line from
think we'll
Nicole
bring that back.
about the Valentine cards and the Easter eggs and everything for every
Don't
kid
you
in the
remember that
class.
song, Rolla?
It's
It went to the William Tell Overture. Get up.
Oh, her name is Anita Renfro. If you want to look her up, she's a comedian named Anita Renfro. Renfroe.
Yep.
Find her. She does this entire thing. Wake up,
Mother's Day.
and it's all about every single thing you live as a parent from like infancy
As
to
a
I think
mom.
high school as a mom. So it's good times. Okay, coming up next.
Show on KRBE with what's going down in H-Town.
Everything's bigger in Texas, so we hold the record in the nation. We have the most mega churches in this great state of Texas. 210 mega churches. Now, when we break it down into Houston, Texas, the top 5, Fountain of Praise, they have an average of 9,000 people show up a week for services. Number 4 is New Light Christian Center. 13,500 people show up a week. Number 3, Second Baptist Church, 15,970. Number 2 is Woodlands Church, 18,385 people. And the number 1, you guessed it, Lakewood Church, an average of 45,000 people show up a week for their services. So we do it big in Texas. In the Week 4 matchup against the in-state adversary, the Houston Roughnecks actually beat the Arlington Renegades 17-9. That was at Rice Stadium yesterday afternoon. Houston improves to 1-3 in the United Football League this season. Eric, have you seen any United Football League games?
No. Basketball playoffs started Saturday, so I just started watching basketball. And trying to watch baseball,
It's depressing.
Oh my God.
I don't want to. I'm not
depressing.
giving up on them because they're only like 4 games out from first place, the Astros.
But it's like, why are we playing
Dear
this
God,
way?
why do we have?
Well, because we've been
and Jose
spoiled for
Abreu,
7 years of amazing.
Their first baseman,
season.
he's not even getting. He's 0.75. He's under like 100. I mean, it's terrible how awful he is, and I hate to see
We lost
it.
the Nationals.
He won the MVP of the league like 5 years ago.
Jose
And
Abreu.
Now he can't even. You could throw a watermelon there and he'd miss it. You couldn't hit it with a bat.
And you really were.
And I love this guy.
I was struggling with him last season. You kept saying, my boy's going to come
And he
through
did
for
show
us.
up.
He's going to show up for us. He's going to show up for us. And then in the Rangers series, like he and Tucker and Pena could
It's
not
not the problem. It's
buy
our
a
closers.
hit.
We've given up like 18 runs to. We've had scored
Top
2
of the ninth.
after 8th.
But they bragged about how great our closers
I know.
are going to be this season.
So
Head down in shame is what we're
when's the
doing.
draft is this weekend for the Texans? What do we got going on? Texans, come on!
Woo,
It's gonna be a
Rockets.
long summer.
Go Rockets.
They'll turn it around.
I know our Rockets. We're out of the playoffs.
Rockets are good. They're looking good, too. So.
Okay, coming up next, did you miss what happened for the Roula and Ryan's Roses update? We did check in with Kathy after last Thursday's call where her man Steve was hooking up with her cousin Allie that he had at the barbecue. You're going to hear the recap and the update next on the Roula and Ryan Show.